Glandular fever is a viral infection that affects the glands. It also results in extreme tiredness that can last from 6 months up to years. It takes a long time to get over, but fortunately I got over it in a month.
By calling forth my destiny.
2009 I got very sick again, and I've always had trouble with my tonsils, so just thought this is another bout of tonsillitis. I'll get over it, it's all okay. Was in the house for a couple of weeks and then really got over the sickness but was still tired, so had to go to the doctor for another checkup after I'd been off the antibiotics, and they did some blood tests and the doctor told me that she thought it was glandular fever before the blood tests were even back, and that made me quite upset because I was studying and knew that I was going to get behind, and it just wasn't good timing at all. So I waited to hear back from the doctors, and I did, and unfortunately it was glandular fever. So that meant taking time out of uni, resting a lot and just trying to build myself up again. Of course, fear sets in and you know that this could last for 6 months, for a year, for 2 years, for the rest of my life. Lots of people that I know that have had glandular fever have struggled with it a lot of the time, but still suffer with problems that have come from that sickness. So I was just really worried about what that would mean for the future, and also worried that if I didn't rest enough it could turn into ME. So after praying myself about it and talking to family about it, I decided to come to Healing Grounds, and I got prayer, felt very uplifted from that and by that, and shortly afterwards had another blood test. The first blood test had been about a month from that, and I'd also booked flights to go to Nashville that summer and was worried that I wouldn't be able to go. So I waited to hear back from this next set of tests, and after a month from hearing that I'd had glandular fever, I got the tests back and my blood was completely clear. The fever had completely gone and I was completely healed, and I still felt quite tired, but knowing that that had been dealt with was such a miracle for me, and something that I hadn't experienced personally before. To be touched so quickly was incredible, and such a testimony for me to share with others who were going through something similar. Certainly I thought it would last longer than it did, but within a month I was better, and I think the doctor was surprised as well.
Of the nations, the Father's heart we're embracing, and He is the song we're declaring, and He is the joy